What's going on, YouTube family? So, apologies for sounding a bit crappy with my voice, but I'm under the weather at the moment. I am actually ill. But if you are an original subscriber, you may notice where I actually am. So, 4 years ago, when I first had my channel uploaded, I had a WR125X, and I used to come up in here and I did a review, and I used to practice my wheelies up there. So, if you notice, I've got a different helmet on now, and I've got a confession. I've actually gone and got a new motorbike again. So I've got rid of the Hysoung. I managed to sell that for £1,200. I only bought it for £700. And I've decided to go back to my roots, and I've actually gone back to having a supermoto again. So yeah, welcome to the channel, my new bike, which is a Sinnis Apache 125. And there she is. She is an absolute beauty. So I wanted to get back to a supermoto again, and obviously I have. As you can see, it's not standard. There's quite a few different things done to it. It is mucky as well, so like apologies for that. But yeah, it's the Sinnis Apache 125. The first time I ever come across one of these bikes was by Spicy 110 years ago, when I obviously first started vlogging. I was one of the first vloggers. Obviously, unfortunately, my channel isn't as well publicised anymore, but hopefully we'll get back to there. But when I first vlogged, that's when Spicy 110 actually started as well. So he used to ride one of these, and he had it in black called Betty, but he didn't have the Sinnis. He had a Pulse Adrenaline, and then he's had a Sinnis as well. But yeah, so Sinnis Apache 125, upside down forks are standard. You've got your wavy discs at the front, supermoto tyres obviously at the front, and supermoto at the back. You've also got wavy discs at the back as well. And the brakes are actually really good as standard, really good. Obviously, the thing which Spicy 110 actually said about it, and which is like really good, is these plastics aren't flimsy. They're really nice. We've got a lot of bouncing around in them, so we're not going to snap as easy on you. So yeah, I thought I'd do a review, guys. So just to go over about the bike. I've had it for about 3 weeks now. What I think of it, and obviously what I've done. You can see different things already, and what I'm going to be doing to it. So it's a 125. There's no radiator on the bike, so it's not liquid cooled. It's just literally it's air cooled type of thing. You have got a carb on this. Like Sinnis Apache are actually bringing out a new bike, and they're actually getting rid of the carb because of the new EU laws. So this does have a carb. I haven't taken off the air filter. It's just got a standard air box. I've had a lot of different, I'm part of quite a few different forums, and they say not to take it off. Don't add like an extra K&N filter or anything. Just keep it standard, because if you're messing around with that, you can have quite a lot of problems. So straight away, the first thing you'll notice, well, you notice a lot of things, but the exhaust, it isn't a standard exhaust. It is actually a Lextech exhaust. Carbon tip at the back. Obviously it hasn't got the DB killer in there. It has actually been taken out, and obviously it is a straight through version as well. So, and it's obviously got the heat wrap as well, just to kind of look after it a little bit more so it doesn't rust. Then obviously it got rim tape on the back, got some tyre pen on there. Obviously I love my rim tape and my tyre pen. Got some blue pegs which I just sprayed myself. Sprayed the plug blue. I was going to spray this white. Sprayed the guard blue as well. Obviously the front rim tape again. Yeah, it's really mucky. And then I've decided, instead of buying some shorty levers, I just cut these down basically, filed them down, rounded them off, sprayed them blue, sprayed the handlebars blue. The other thing is, because of my keys, the blue is actually scraping off, so I'm just going to get rid of them and get some blue Renfield bars. Obviously aftermarket supermoto mirrors as well. They're decent, they do the job. I do prefer like bar end mirrors, but where I live, to get into my to get into the garden of the garage, it's really tight, so it only just fits down the corner. Blue chain gear lever as well, and obviously my chain guards, my upper and my lower, I've sprayed them blue as well. So the only other thing which is going to be blue, well, there's going to be different parts of that, the engine, but I've actually ordered a decal set, and it's actually the Rockstar, the blue colour, so I will upload that now. That's the decal set I'm actually going to be putting on there. So yeah, it's going to look quite snazzy. Really nice bike. I'm glad to be on a supermoto again, and it's brilliant. Now, coming from a WR125X rider before, the WR125X is faster, quite a bit faster to be honest with you. But I mean, the lower end torque of this bike probably matches it. You can wheel this bike so easy. There's quite a lot of stunt riders on there, and I'm actually going to record a separate video, see if I can actually still do wheelies as good as it used to be. But yeah, I've got like my little GoPro mounted to my chest, so I will be uploading that. Yeah, obviously it's got an aftermarket exhaust. Lextech is one of the most common exhausts what people buy for this bike. It does fit the Pulse Adrenaline. I think it fits for Superbike RMR as well, because they're all like the same type of bikes. Obviously the Sinnis is a better version, better quality on that. But yeah, let's turn it on and let's fire her up straight away. Lovely. I'll give it a couple of revs and go solo. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. It's obviously it's not as high as the WR, but I mean I'm 6'5", well 6'4.5", 5, I don't know, around that anyway. I might have been saying it last time I did this video, but yeah, I'm about that type of size, and I can stand on it, and basically my balls are touching the seat. So it's a really comfy ride. The suspension on it's really good actually, and like I say, for a tall rider, it's actually a really decent bike. It's not as tall as the WR. It's not as fast as the WR, but I mean, I ain't got one problem with it whatsoever. I've actually bought the bike. I mean, I'd say play a game with the comments and that, but you're obviously going to see how much it cost. But yeah, basically the bike, it cost me £450, and that was through my mate's cousin. Basically, he had it, he's got a baby on the way, wanted to get rid of it. It's 2 years old, it's a 14 plate, it had less than 4,000 miles, and he just wanted to get rid of it, and obviously, because I'm a mate, he decided to do me mate's rate. So yeah, £450 for that. Yeah, can't go wrong with it. But yeah, it's a really nice bike. I'd say the top speed of this is probably, you can push it, and I'd say you get about 70, yeah, about 70, which is kind of like redlining it a bit. But you can easily be in 5th gear, and it will cruise at 60, 65 very easily between what revs is it? Yeah, between about 6,000 to 7,000 revs, it'll be absolutely fine with that. Obviously, you can get it to 70, but you don't want to be doing it all the time. The lower end torque is really good. Your gears, you've only got 5 gears on this, whereas with WR you had 6 gears. Obviously, 1 down, 4 up on this. The brakes, really good. Really nice and sharp, especially the front brake. The only thing I would recommend is the tyres. The nylon tyres from standard, and they do tend to skid around. The front end hasn't skidded around yet, but the back end, when it's wet, it does slide around a bit easier the corners, so I will be changing them either to Continental, or I'll be changing them to a Pirelli Diablo. So yeah, they're the only things I would change. Upside down forks are standard, brilliant forks, but obviously as you can see, like WR, I've got GoPro mounts everywhere. I've got one on the rear swing arm, one on the side cowl, I've got one on the rear fender. I don't think I've got any on this side, no. But then I've obviously got one on the front as well, so that I can see my face when I'm wheeling. But yeah, oh, the only other thing is the handguards, what I've put on there, just for styling really. They don't really do anything, I need to tighten that up. They don't really do anything, they don't stop the wind because they're that small, but obviously it looks good on styling. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video guys. I really like the bike. It's a lot better than I thought it was. £450 you can't complain as well. My insurance as well for this is only £20 a month, so it works out about 200 quid a year. That's fully comp. I am 23 years old and I've got 3 years no claims. Yeah, really good bike. It's really good on petrol. It actually only cost me £6.85 last time I filled it up. I've never got down to the reserve because I know how to. It's weird. It doesn't have a fuel gauge on it, but you kind of just, you know when you need to fill it up. So every time I filled it up, it's around £6.85, and that's using the premium unleaded as well. So yeah, look after your bike and it will look after you. All these stuff about Chinese bikes and everything, yeah, fair enough, some bikes are shit, but Sinnis isn't actually a Chinese bike. A lot of people think it is. Sinnis is not a Chinese bike. Go on their Instagram, go on their Facebook, look at Sinnis and you will see how good of an actual company they are. They take care of their customers, even if you bought it second hand or brand new. Yeah, really good company, and the bike is absolutely outstanding. So I do recommend it guys. Hope you enjoy the vlog, hope you enjoy the review. Like, share, comment, and as always, if you want to help the channel grow, please subscribe. If you are an OG subscriber, welcome back, and obviously if you're a new subscriber, thank you for checking out the channel. So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace out.